good looks. And then here's my bigger that. So tender. Squeeze 3-layer inception. Good morning, it's Hub. We are at my personal promised land at my place. I haven't been here for 2 weeks and I'm excited to try out the new delicacies. And honestly, thank you so much, Philippines, for following, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff, man. The Philippines are #1 in audience on this channel. So keep killing it. I love you guys. Let's go in and have some delicious food. Let's go. Hi. I'm back. I'm home.
Try that one, the mungo.
I tried that last time. It was really good. It almost made me cry because it was so good. The Bicol Express, the Pancit Malabon. All right, guys. So this is the menu. I'm so excited because, I mean, some of you told me to try the Bicol Express, and then I have my eye on the Pancit Malabon for a while because it looks crazy to me, and I'm all about that seafood. Here's some events that are going on. I have no idea who these people are, but they look very essential. And then here's some the desserts just to show you guys. I have never tried these two bottom shells, so I'm definitely gonna try this before I leave. But the top one, those are really yummy. I like those a lot. And then here's the entrance right here. For those of you that are new, our happy place, very Jesus-centered place. Love that. I'm Christian myself, so we read our Bible, we say our prayers, we do all we can to be more like the Savior. So love it. Check that out. My place, all reserved for me. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just happen to be here by myself. Wow, this smells really good, and it looks really good. Looks nice and fresh, and just looks yummy, man. And then here's my rice. Holy cow, I'm salivating right now. We just came back from the gym, and we're gonna demolish this. Holy cow, this is a lot bigger than I expected. This looks really yummy, though. Oh my gosh, I just can't wait. I love hard-boiled eggs, so that's gonna be a delight. Woo! Look at all of that. I'm gonna do my very best to frame this, but look at that. There you go. Oh man, I'm so excited. The presentation looks really good. Just look at that. That looks so yummy. We're just gonna go straight raw into whatever this is. I'm gonna take a piece of the meat. This looks like some sort of pepper. And I'm gonna bite the pepper too first. Wow. Oh my gosh. I don't know what meat this is, but it's very tender and really creamy. And then the pepper, this pepper right here, there's a good layer of, man, I can't even describe it. It almost tastes like curry in some form. They gave me the spicy version, thank goodness, because I was really craving spicy. Wow, this is really good. Sorry guys, I think I'm gonna spoon my whole meal today. Man, that is so good. Guys, this place is king. If you guys are in the Arizona area, in Chandler specifically, this is really good. Wow. Let's break this down. What this is doing to me, the meat is very tender, very creamy, nice and hot. As I bite into it, meat gushes, all the juices, all the flavor. I can't even put my finger on what the flavor is. It tastes very, I can't even picture it. If I were at an ancient temple and like there are these natives of the Philippines or something, I'm not sure if they have temples in the Philippines, and like they made this meal for me, and just being proud that I am there and I'm welcomed. This is what it makes me feel. I feel welcomed, and I feel very like enriched with something very unique and spicy, and just tastes so good. The Din Guan, this is a run for its money. If I'm being completely honest, this is really good. And the peppers, I'm not a huge pepper guy, but there's something about this dish, having the meat, the pepper, and the creamy combo all together. It's all the right textures. So one thing I don't like is that what happens is the pepper is, sometimes when you bite into a pepper, it kind of gives off these fumes that kind of go to my nose and makes me a little nauseous. It's not doing that for me. If anything, it's just adding more texture to my bite. And that's what I'm really liking about this. So it's like, it's giving me the creamy, chewy feeling. Well, the meat's very tender, and then cream comes in, and then the pepper gives a layer of just like a nice sheet over my bites that just gives it a really nice, rich, warm, comforting taste, as if it was delivered for me from like a native, like a king or something. This feels like royalty right here. And on top of that, the rice, just fluffing it up in my mouth, so delicious. Look at that rice. Look at that bite right there. That's so yummy. And it's so tender too. Not overly chewy, not overly burnt, or not even burnt at all. It's cooked at the right temperature. So good. No way. And there's onions. And it looks like some sort of tomato or something. This is something my wife will like. And the peppers, oh my gosh. I need to stop talking about the peppers. It's that good, guys. It's that good. Calm down, Josh. Cool. Let's move on to this one. I'm going to squeeze this all over the dish. And we're going to mix this like crazy. We're going to squeeze both of the lemons or limes or whatever this is. I'm not good at knowing my fruits and veggies, okay? So don't give me too much crap, all right? But let's see what this is all about. And then we're going to mix it up. Looks like we have some sort of onion ring in here. Look how thick those noodles are. Look at that. Wow. That is some noodle party in here. Kind of looks like the Palabok Fiesta from Jollibee. Let's take a bite of it. We're gonna go through 3 layers right here. We got the ring, we got the noodle, and then we got the hard-boiled eggs. I don't know what type of meat is in here, but let's go. Wow, the noodles are very eggy. I know there's probably not cheese in here, but it's giving me like a cheesy flavor. And like the little crumbles in here is just like a really nice texture that flushes through like my mouth, like backwash in a way. That sounds super nasty, but it's actually like really good. Say you're chewing and then you swallow and then it backs up and then you get a hit of these little crumbles and it's just like, oh man, more flavor. Heck yeah, let's do it. On top of that, with the fried shrimp added to it, man, that is too good. Too good to be true. This is, oh my gosh. I think both these dishes are probably going to be one of my staples from coming to eat Filipino food. Look how thick that is. Oh my gosh. So thick. It's like if you get like a regular spaghetti noodle, it's probably as thick as 4 spaghetti noodles, maybe 5. Oh, the texture is so good. Wow, this is a lot of carbs. You guys absolutely love your carbs. It's so funny because the cook just came up to me and he asked for my name for YouTube, and they're currently playing it right now. So it's kind of weird because I'm like eating this food, but then I'm also hearing my voice at the same time, and it looks like they might put it on the big screen right here as well. So that's gonna be funny. But yeah, let's dive back into this. Just look at that. Look at the texture of that, guys. Look how it's not overly oily, and it's also just like everything just seems like it's cut to just perfection. And on top of that, just like the tenderness is just so good. Yeah, check this out, guys. So look, I am on the screen right now, and yeah, isn't that weird? It's like inception in such a way. Overall, guys, the hospitality here is just too good. And you know what's super awesome? Because I'm talking in the background on the screen right now, I'm not gonna get monetized just because it's not any music and I don't have to worry about it, so I can be all in and talk about anything. Anyways, let's get back into the food. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Wow, that's too good. What is this onion? I believe it's an onion ring. Oh, what is that? That's actually a pretty good onion ring because I feel like onion rings can be kind of hard to bite into, and it's just like very strippy, and you have to like really like. It's just like too gummy, but this one is just like it's slightly gummy, but it breaks off very easy, so it's very tender. One thing about this location is they're really good at making their food tender, where it's like really easy. Like if I were a baby, like you know how babies where you have to like chew for them and then you give them their food, kind of like a penguin or I don't know. I'm not sure if people these days like feed their babies by chewing their food and giving it to them. Anyways, I'm talking about that way too much, but that's how it is. I feel like it's slightly chew for me. It's made to eat easier for me, where I don't have to like struggle to eat. So that's what I like about this dish. One thing I like about this too is the detail right here. So notice that you look at the noodles and all the crumbs are just like attached to it. That right there is carrying all the flavor right there for the bite. And then as you bite into it, you got like the crumbs, you got like the green onions, and then you also have like the freshness of the lime or lemon that I squeeze on it. And then on top of that, just throw an egg on top. Let's go crazy. So delicious, man. Hopefully my cholesterol levels don't go too high up with this meal, but I honestly feel like it's pretty clean. Like if you look at the very bottom of this dish, there's not too much oils. Look at that. Isn't that pretty good? Like I don't have to worry about going to the hospital after this because we're gonna be a-okay. I feel like I'm supposed to have this as rice. Am I right, guys? You Filipinos love your rice, and you know what? I do too. Rice is my main carb source, so yes, I feel that. I'm like offended of how good this is. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna mix this with the other dish, with the express. Let's see what happens. So the express, oh man, we're Frankenstein. We're gonna bite into the pepper first. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. That's really delicious because it gives me the spiciness of the express, just like that curry taste, like firecracker type of feeling with the noodles. Oh man, that's so good. Look at that noodle. Look how nicely cooked that is. You got a good noodle when it's like not too overly like droopy or not too overly stiff. This is like right in the middle, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Oh shoot, I dropped it. Come back. It's so weird watching myself eat as we speak. I'm just going crazy and just like, oh man, my heart is feeling filled as I eat this. So that's another thing about this meal. Too good. I'm sorry, wife, for not bringing food to you. Gotta get the job done. This meal is so filling to the point I don't think I need to eat the rest of the night. You know what's dangerous though? My wife is having a girls' night today and she is making desserts. So I have to say no to desserts when I go home. Oh, we're getting full. We can't tap out because I'm the type of person where like to show my gratitude, I need to eat everything that they offer me. Even though this is a restaurant, I'm treating it as like the owner is my mom and she made me food. And for me to show respect and appreciation, I'm gonna eat all the food that she gave me. And so, and that's because that's how I feel here. I feel like a sibling, a son. I'm not sure if it's the food or the hospitality or both, but yeah, that's how I feel. This express is way too good. It's killing me. You know what? I saw pictures of the express, and I was gonna hold myself back a little bit because I was really unsure. I was like, "Is this really gonna taste good?" But as soon as I took that first bite, I was just like, "Well, I should really shush my mouth and just get to work and eat this delicious meal." It's so good. I feel like I could just eat it by itself and it's fine. But I mean, rice is king, so why not? Hello. Yeah, that's me. You're probably like seeing double. You're just like, wait a second. I think that's the same corner and everything. It's my YouTube. They were checking it out and everything. Yeah. Yes, I do videos here every weekend. Josh X Mata. Shortened for my last name. My last name is Mata Ali'i. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Some of the customers were sitting here and they looked at YouTube online and they're like, wait, I think that's the guy in the corner. And it's just me with the same setup in the background. So with my trusty plant. We should name the plant something. What should we call him? Should we call him Adobo? Or should we call him Leafy? Lettuce Leaf? That was totally a quote from Avatar Last Airbender. Holy cow, I am so almost tapped out with these noodles, man. Noodles, were you really dreaming about noodles? That was a quote from Panda Express. Or not, Panda, Kung Fu Panda. It's the scene where Poe is dreaming about being the dragon warrior, and then he wakes up and his dad, who is a duck, he was like, I was dreaming about noodles. And he was like, noodles? Were you really dreaming about noodles? We only have like 2 spoonfuls left. I think once I eat this, guys, I think I'm done for today. I'm done for eating. And I don't think I'm going to have dessert either just because this is way too filling and we're short circuiting. Have you know, guys, I'm super grateful for you all just because I'm like watching myself on YouTube and seeing 2 ads or 3 ads roll is just crazy to me just because of you we were monetized and like seeing this happen. I've only been monetized for 2 weeks. It's like I never thought I would be doing this, and I have a feeling it's just gonna get better and better as the weeks go by, and the opportunity will come where I will come to the Philippines. I was talking to one of the customers and they were saying, hey, like you should really go to the Philippines, and I'm like, yes, I agree, because I look at your guys' street food and I'm just so amazed with how much food you guys make out of pork, my favorite meat of all time. Like, where have I been all my life? Wait, is this actually onion or something else? Why does that not look like onion? That looks more like looks like, oh my gosh, is this like octopus? I'm so silly. I think this is like an octopus or something. It's definitely some sort of octopus. I was pretty much eating calamari in some form. I am tasting a flavor of chicken. You know what it is? The noodles taste like some sort of chicken noodle soup. And then the small little nubs, the crunchiness is kind of giving me like a grainy, oaty feel. The noodles are just so like jello-like. The only thing I can think of is like a macaroni, like you know, like the cheesy macaroni by Kraft, or the one with the dinosaur on it. Do they still have dinosaurs on it? I'm too old. I think they don't have dinosaurs on it anymore. Anyways, it gives that same thickness, and that's what I like about it. Like the very like you know the elbow macaroni. That's the thickness that this gives, which I really like. I think that's why I like it too, because it's very nostalgic. I grew up on eating that like very regularly. Oh, so good. That's what it is. I love thick noodles. Thick noodles to me, the price of it is worth $1,000,000. And by the way, just so you guys know how much this meal was with tax and tip, it was $34. Go Philippines. We ate that. Look at that. Good job, Josh. Pat on the back. Pat on the shoulder. Oh, look at that. Still got striations. Got a good pump. You know what I like about this too? I usually don't like these or calamari just because it's too fried. But this feels more breaded than like that overly fried breaded greasiness. This is actually kind of soft. If you were to touch it, it almost feels like okay. It's kind of funny because it looks like one, but it almost feels like a sea urchin, like those really soft ones. That's what it feels like. Where like any other calamari, when you grab it, it kind of feels like you're holding like a flaky, like a frosted flake in a way. So yeah, that's really good. Super good. I'm tired now. It's like a second exercise. I was so amazed by the food. I forgot to drink my freaking water. Like it was just like the food was like my water. You know, it was just like oh my gosh, I need to like so reactive. Love it. Oh, oh man, we're burping. My body is like okay, that was enough for stuffed. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was really good. That was more filling than the crispy pata. Well, there you go. This place is the goat. Don't know what else to say, but just thank you so much for watching the video. I am lost of words of that meal. I feel like every time I come and try something new, I'm just like, oh wow, this is good. This is better than the last one, and it just keeps on getting better and better. I can't decide which one's my favorite dish anymore. But this combo was definitely it, especially because like the spicy curry-ish taste, and on top of that, the noodles, the thickness. Oh, way too good, man. But like, comment, subscribe, and comment below what you want me to try next. I showed you the menu earlier in this video, so go back and like check out what they have, and then we'll run it. You see, I'm dead, guys. I am tapped out. But love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be uncommon. Manifest greatness. Love ya. Bye.